Crimson, Space Crusader.
Captain Crimson had been with us for 2 weeks now, and things hadn't been quite so totally nerve-wracking after we told Wiz about him. Once she got over the shock of discovering that she'd been sharing a house with the Starship Captain, that is. The two of them seemed to really hit it off, and it had been brilliant having someone else helping me keep Captain Crimson out of Dad's way. Not that they'd have noticed him anyway, because he was still utterly mushy over Gina the librarian. Then deadline day rolled around again, and I was determined that it would go more smoothly than it had done the week before. First thing that morning, I popped round to see where Dad was up to with the story. Where he was up to. I should have known it'd be more like what he was up to. How's it going, Dad?
2 sugars, please. What do you think about flowers?
Dad, Thursday today, deadline day. The day you have to deliver your Captain Crimson story. The day the editor likes to ring and scream down the phone at you.
Ah, chocolates. Oh dear, milk or plain? Flowers.
Hannah, huh? She does the holiday book club at the library.
But do I take them myself, or should I send them round to her?
Well, send her that.
Send her that? It's only a cartoon, she'll think I'm making fun of her.
Well, write her a note to go with it.
Right. I've got it! Ace Bonata, I have an idea. Ace Bonata in a bucket with knobs on, 2 tassels and a heart holder.
Get off!
Gina works in a library, right? So therefore she must be a woman who loves words. Poems are full of words. I shall therefore write Gina a poem, and I shall go round and recite it to her myself.
What about this week's story?
Oh, I wouldn't be able to concentrate until after I've done the poem. No, I'll finish it all later, I promise. Please.
Okay, listen. Amy and I will go down to the cafe with Wiz, which to give you a bit of time to do your poem in peace.
Hey, you're a fine upstanding fella, Thomas. I'm a fine upstanding fella. Health and happiness.
Yes, Dad. It was obvious Dad wasn't capable of doing any work, so he smuggled out Captain Crimson and picked up Amy on the way to the cafe. You wouldn't think it would be hard for the 3 of us to keep the Captain out of trouble, would you? Yeah, so Wiz suddenly realised that she'd run out of cash, and that morning turned into a complete nightmare on rollerblades.
All these people, they're waiting for money?
Yep.
Can I have some?
Not unless you give her one of these.
So you give her this piece of paper and she gives you money?
That's right.
Can I have one, please?
It doesn't quite work like that because... Hey, I was here first.
I'm afraid, sir, that the queue starts at the other end.
Oh yeah? Well, the robbery starts here.
Oh.
Hang on, I've forgotten something. Right, nobody move. This is a sticker.
No, it's not. It's a banana.
Yeah, but it's loaded. And if you don't back off, the kid gets it.
He doesn't like bananas, so you better give it to me.
You trying to be funny? Right, Miss Pillbeam. Do like it says.
Money in bag. I'm sorry, sir. What about the money in the bag?
There isn't any money in the bag. It's empty. I want it filled with money.
So you're asking me to...
Telling you.
Telling me to put money in your bag?
Got it in one.
Why didn't you say so?
I'm afraid,
Douglas,
that you won't get very far as a bank robber unless you make your instructions much, much clearer. Now, you may have wanted this young lady to take the money in the bag, or count the money in the bag, or even spend the money in the bag. I'm afraid there's nothing in your note to indicate your bag needed filling.
Gotcha. Right, Miss Pillbeam. Put the money in the bag. And speed it up. I haven't got all day.
There you go again, Douglas. How could Miss Pillbeam possibly be expected to know that you are in a hurry?
Hey, I'm a robber, ain't I? I ain't exactly got time to stand around and la-di-dahs and owls or begonias.
Then you should know better than to leave anything to chance. You should have told this young lady exactly how you wanted her to put the money in the bag.
That's why she did it slowly, when you really wanted her to do it quickly.
I'm sure Douglas would rather she did it carefully.
And tidily.
And secretly.
Put a lid on it, you lot. You're making my head bang. I want her to do it immediately.
I couldn't believe it. We were bang smack in the middle of a real live bank raid. It was 2 galaxies beyond excellent. At least it had been, up until the robber took Captain Crimson hostage.
Here, quick, you drive. Are you sure that's wise? It's wiser than letting you hold the money so you can run off with it when my back's turned. Well, don't just sit there. Rev her up and let's burn rubber. Thrusters into high space overdrive and away!
Don't worry about your friend, the squad cars are in pursuit. Now, let's get a description of this robber. Was he tall, short, thin?
Well, he was
Stocky, broad, slim,
No, he was...
wiry, lanky, or chunky?
May I? He was short and sort of chubby. Yeah, that's right, definitely on the plump side.
Oh, stout even.
I call him fat.
And what about his hair? Was it long, short, straight, curly, wavy, thick?
Thin.
I was coming to thin.
Very thin on top.
Thin on top? He was practically bald.
So what about his nose? Was it big, round, blobby?
Yes,
Well, which?
all of them. It was like a hooter, a stonking great big hooter. Honk, honk, honk.
That's all right, ma'am. Your grandson is helping police with their inquiries. He's required to be descriptive in such circumstances. Is he armed?
He's got a banana.
Base to Lofty, come in Lofty.
Do excuse. Lofty to base, receiving you loud and clear, over.
Squad car reports sighting of motorbike with a short, fat, bald man sitting behind a Space Crusader.
Affirmative, we have a positive identification. Proceed with caution. Suspect is armed with a piece of curved fruit. Repeat, proceed with caution. Over.
Right, they've asked for this. No, Douglas, no. Oh no! Give yourself up, Douglas. A life of crime's no good for any man. Never! Turn right here! Oh! Look out, madam! Sir! Coming through! Watch out, people! I can't see! Look out, Captain! There's water down there! Really? I'm not sure I shall be able to stop in time! But I haven't got another ring of water wings! Then now would be a good time to give yourself up! Alright! Alright! Anything you say! Oh! Sorry, Captain! Oh! We all make mistakes, Douglas.
Thank you, sir.
No need for thanks, Chief. It's all in a day's work.
What a completely, utterly mind-blowing morning it had been. By the time all the excitement had died down and we'd all got back home again, it was nearly lunchtime, and we'd already lost half a day. You won't be too surprised to hear that there was no sign of Deb when we got back. And there's no prizes for guessing where he'd gone either.
Oh, Gina, dear Gina, I'd just like to say that your eyes are like...